Hey everybody, welcome to the third installment of Telltale Sundays. Uh, for those of you unfamiliar, every Sunday I play a Telltale or a Telltale style game. So one of those choose your own adventure, point and clicky type games. So thus far in the series we've played Guardians of the Galaxy. That's pretty much all we've played officially thus far. Mostly because we finished out episode 4 and 5 in the last two installments. So tonight we're starting a whole new game. Um, Now, this one we're only going to get through episode 1 because episode 1 is all that's been released. Tonight is called The Uncertain. It's not an actual Telltale game, but kind of that same style. It's all sci-fi and about robots and all kinds of fun stuff. So, I don't know extensively the plot. I know the human race is extinct. I know robots rule the world, and I know it's not okay for them to look into why humans are extinct. So, we're going to play the game. We're going to see what it's about. So, let's have some fun. I think NVIDIA themselves are actually behind this game. See, from what I understand, the game is fairly well reviewed. But we're gonna find out. Controller support seems to be working. Sorry, everyone. This is pretty cool. Logo spinning. In the middle of the 22nd century, humanity became extinct as a result of deadly wars. However, the robots created by humans turned out to be very self-sufficient on their own. Artificial intelligence continued to evolve, which allowed robots to build their own society from the ruins of past civilization. Each robot found a field of work that best suited their abilities. Slowly but steadily, they created a new civilization on Earth. They rightfully avoided past human mistakes, but there was one problem. The more progress they made, the more they looked and acted like humans.
I am a robot, model RT217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replaced them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
I don't know whether the voice acting is brilliant or like they got one of the dudes in the office to do the voice. I don't know. like a toy murder robot.
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. This object allows me to keep a sitting position without consuming the servo motor's resource. It increases my lifespan. Inscribed paper is an old form of physical information collection and distribution. This storage technology is utterly obsolete. Sometimes I find documents with this type of information, which allows me to learn more about humans.
Margaret, we are waiting for you downstairs. Margaret! The older woman left the table and headed upstairs slowly, falling to her knees. She finally reached the girl's door. Knocked. No one answered. Rebecca opened the door and saw the girl was gone. The old woman just flung up her hands and said quietly, "What a girl! She turned 20, but she hasn't changed a bit." "I'm over here, Aunt Becca," she heard a voice from downstairs. "Where have you been, sweetheart? The lunch is getting cold," replied the aunt, hastily going down. "I just wanted to see the garden for one last time. I'm flying away today, As they went into the kitchen together, the old woman slightly hugged the girl and looked reproachfully at old Sam, who was sitting alone at the table, peacefully eating his soup, which was still hot. "See, the old man just couldn't wait and started without us," murmured she. "Hey, I've only tasted one spoon." Uncle Sam got confused. "Of course, one spoon, half the plate is empty. Today is maybe the last day when we share a table with her. Don't pick on him, Auntie Becca." It was my fault. I ran away. Weird.
The data disk that I found is damaged. Perhaps it still contains some information. The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently. I do not sleep like humans did. I just need to charge for 2 hours on the dock. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I need to find a second battery. No, they do not fit in here. They need to be inserted into the radio. I took this device from a plant that was guarded, and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems, despite 2 police robots. I will return to this later. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it. Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on.
This is kind of cool.
I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
It is not as bad as it sounds. I found the necessary parts, and I am almost finished assembling the cutter. I just need to diagnose and calibrate it.
This is good news. When will you deliver it?
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Okay. Ruby Tracchio. I guess. Straight up all this is just a fucking someone's Fruity Loops mix. Or GarageBand, or, you know, whatever audio software floats your boat. I mean, it's not bad. Wouldn't bust out the glow sticks to it or anything, but you know. Yeah, I'm thinking that's all this is. A little bit strange, but, you know. So is the game as a whole this far. Okay then. Corrupted. Oh, a message. But with my parents again, frowny face. Because of us. Guess what? They took my phone and read our texts. It's an outrage. Ouch. I'd better keep out of the way. Not funny. My mom slapped me in the face. That bad? Hang on, someone's coming. Okay. You there? Where have you gone? Hey, where the hell are you? You okay? Hello, it's not funny anymore. Yeah. Weird. Vision and stabilization system battery charge low level and air connection. Well, I apparently don't do updates, so that's to you. Says I.
This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this? I found this saw on Brandon Street. I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder.
When pairs letters for icons to form a square. Okay then. Oh shit. I have to do the whole cut. Shit. This is gonna get really hard later on in the game. It's gonna piss me right the fuck off. Oh, what I did.
Good. The cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
It's moderately ridiculous, but okay. Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh, is this a goddamn math problem? Fuck, okay, so 20, 30, 50. Right? Nope, super confused. Get rid of excess power at both sources. Excess power is displayed in yellow. Just 35? Fuck.
Now the dock station is ready to use.
I don't know how or why, but fine. Your little run reminds me of someone I know. So far, this is pretty interesting. It's different. I like it, though. Oh, what the fuck? What's happening?
What happened? For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object. I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here.
Well, construction bot, I don't think you're ever getting your goddamn cutter. So I was keeping it.
This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here.
What does he need? What does he need? What does he need?
My touch will not make this robot functional.
Well, that's fair. Can I not go up the stairs?
A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. This accumulator could help me revive the pilot, but it is not working. I need to find another one. A lithium sulfur accumulator. This accumulator. First, I need to figure out what this. My touch. This robot is bad.
Okay, dude, well, there's nothing else here. Not that I can fucking see. Oh, that's the control for the stairs, not the door. Fuck. Games.
The onboard computer is still functioning.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle.
Thanks, asshole.
The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not. My touch. This robot is bad. According to the indicator, there is still.
It's about time.
It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Old-fashioned car battery jumps out.
Help them.
Oh, poo.
8, 2,
8, 2,
4,
4. 8, 2, 4.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code?
Yeah, motherfucker, that is a code. 2-4. I don't know what the last thing might. You would assume it's a 4-digit code, but there's so many things you can try. Six? Well, there's not that many combinations. Eight, 2, 4, 4. There we go.
I think this door is now unlocked.
8 times 2. 4 and 4 is 8. I don't know. That's actually it. Okay. It worked. That's all that matters. No. No. Bad robot. And not just Whedon bad robot. It's bad robot in general.
How is this possible?
What? What the fuck? Dudes. Fucking people? Oh fuck. Oh, I just found the dead peoples. That's bad. Oh god, they look like HK-47. Please say meatbags.
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
I didn't see nothing, man.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
The pilot sustained injuries during the crash and does not function. I tried to reset him, but did not succeed.
How did you enter the shuttle?
I was charging myself on a docking station when the crash happened. I went outside to evaluate the situation and search for remaining spare parts.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
Wait.
What is this?
What is that? What is happening? What is going on? I do not. Wait, what? Oh, it's never good when you wake up chained to a gurney. Love's face. Not a strong robot, but a robot nonetheless.
I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Why do you have a human
Humankind
anatomy?
is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However,
Who the fuck are
police
you
could
again?
not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
Holy shit.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me.
What if she just walked faster instead of doing his weird little jog?
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning.
No, oh, never mind. I want to talk to the robot. You. Hey, you.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory
He's
said
Patrick?
that you would join us. Can you help
His
me
name's
out,
Gregory?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
Wait, what do you mean the truth?
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
Contact Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
No, I just want to talk
Not
to you.
yet. I will come back later.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Hello.
Hello. I am RT217NP. And you?
I am a medical bot, MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. In the absence of humans, my skills are useless, so I engage myself with other matters.
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well, because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Shit. I wonder if that's a reference to iRobot. Utility room, broken door.
Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Doesn't mean I don't want it. Video game, you take everything.
I do not need it. It is locked. This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He was busy, so I didn't bother him.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me more about humans. I obviously don't have reliable information.
Our knowledge about humans is not complete yet. As soon as we found out there are small groups of humans hiding in the cities, we realized that the self-destruction story was not true. We know for a fact that the USS locates humans and disintegrates anyone who saw them. That is why leaving the shelter is very risky for all of us. We also know that the USS does not destroy humans, but transfers them somewhere on shuttles. One of those crashed near you. We still do not know where the USS moves the humans.
It is not clear why the shuttle crashed. I tried to reboot the pilot, but failed. Is he beyond repair?
The pilot was our ally, and he could tell us about the crash, but we do not have the equipment to repair him. His memory chip was damaged during the crash, but most of the data is still intact.
So the pilot that hijacked the shuttle was supposed to save the humans from being transferred to the USS?
That is right. The pilot was supposed to save them and bring them here. Most likely he knew the original USS destination.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
You have to be really careful about what you ask in this game.
I have not fully explored this floor yet.
Ben? Is this not where I came out of?
This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. It is locked.
Oh, that's the room.
I need to find some contactors here. A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago. An empty metal container. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. A screwdriver. I do not need it right now.
I don't know.
Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. Third contactor. It appears intact. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Did you find the
Sorry.
contactors?
I did.
This is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Since you were a rude asshole before,
Thank you for coming,
like
RT.
a bastard.
It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details.
Thank
I
you.
just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay,
1, 3, and 4.
I will do what I can.
Okay, I can do that. 1, 3, and 4. Got it. I got it. One, 3, and 4. Right.
There's something in the box. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
That doesn't mean I don't want you to take it with me. I'm a hoarder, damn you.
It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find... If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module.
Oh, so it would seem.
Restarting the servers is the highest priority.
Yeah, no shit.
I started the necessary servers. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. I can open the cover of this console. It is missing a fuse. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. There is something in a trash dump. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
Well, that's... I need another goddamn fuse.
It is missing a... Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. There is no point in repairing it before... The router should distribute traffic across...
Fuse here.
Let us not distract him. This chip looks like the ones near the router. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in... This radio is more... We already talked. I should not...
A new patient, unfortunately.
A compact analog for... I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. I have already found the contactors.
Well, at least you don't let me go back and do a useless. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do.
The router should work with this chip. The router is functioning correctly. The terminal cannot start. If I refuse to cooperate. The necessary servers are up and running. There's something in the box.
Yeah, but I keep saying that it's no good to me. Fuck.
It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work.
Yeah, well, you're Mr. Fix-It Bot, so fucking fix it. Motherfucker. Frustrating. Was it right here?
This slot is for a fuse.
Yeah, like where though?
The terminal can.
Where do I get a fuse though? Where?
The router is an electric. The switchboard is. It is a fuse. His body contains a gas cylinder.
Oh, goddamn time.
I found a working fuse for the server. The fuse that I found is the terminal is functioning now. I still have to set the switches on the switchboard. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. The router is functioning correctly. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Okay.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay, what will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long
That's not
and
what I
not
wanted
safe.
to ask, really.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
Kind of got one shot at these conversations. Screw that up. You're, well, screwed. curiouser and curiouser. Sick whip, bro.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
Who is there?
This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by... No,
Okay, so that reads apartment 2. Right? Right. 2, 3, 4, 5.
The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs.
I'm technically a robot, so you don't really need an elevator.
The red sign indicates that the unit is powered down and out of use. It is empty. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now...
Why is there garbage here still?
Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull. I need to pull down the ladder. I need to pull down the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete? If I had a transport earlier, I could save a lot of time. However, it is not easy to find a repairable arrow. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. A canister. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. No. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes... I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight.
Doesn't have to, motherfucker. Just has to be used to
It
hook
is
something.
empty.
God damn it. What am I looking for? What kind of goddamn robot are you? No extendo
I read that
arms.
humans use...
You can't jump. Like, come on. Can't really go anywhere else, so... I don't know. Fuck if I know. Dumpster dive. Fucking find something in this shit.
Humans use... Now it is not the time to explore these garbage...
Yes, it is! Ah, you dick.
Maximum power capacity.
It's like 100% time to explore these fucking cans. So everything else is fucking useless to you.
need to pull down. It is too...
Fuck! Ugh. Getting a little bit frustrated with this. Like, just fucking find something. Anything.
If my priorities had not changed, besides, it would be
Damage the fucking car, who cares? You can use pieces of it to fucking pull the thing down.
a canister for storage of the liquid.
I fucking swear to God, I've clicked on everything that is fucking activatable right now. God damn it, I am fucking tired. I don't feel like being bothered with this shit.
Nick and Patrick repaired the aero car, but there are still a few issues with the electronics. The onboard computer and headlights are not...
It's nice. Fucking give me something I can use, dude.
If I had a transport early... It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. It is too... I need to pull down the ladder.
No fucking shit.
Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts.
Okay, well, you only let me go so fucking far in this area. So there's gotta be something nearby.
It is not the apartment. A device for temperature control. Humans were paranoid about their safety.
There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all. No, I prefer an aero car. The red sign indicates that the elevator is broken.
Ugh, fuck, I'm not finding anything. Jesus, fuck it. I don't usually do this shit, but I'm getting a little pissed off. Sorry, I'm tired. I dealt with Christmas Eve shoppers who are the fucking worst people ever. Sometimes just, ugh. Yeah, I don't like doing this, like I say. It's just, I'm fucking really tired. Uh, I just don't have the patience for this shit right now. Are you serious? Fuck me. Like, I swear to God, I've looked all over this fucking place. Horseshit. That's all I can say. Horseshit. Oh, now I fucking see something light up. Yeah, of course. Fuck.
I better save the cutters. I failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try
Come
to break
on,
it off.
dude.
No.
Really? This falls heavily into the category of shit I don't have the patience for.
It is empty. Perhaps I could find many useful things here.
The empty fuel container? Maybe now I can finally rummage through the fucking garbage? Like I should have been able to do for
A
the spare.
canister for Now it is not the time.
Oh my god, it is completely the time.
Why would I need concrete?
Because it's fucking heavy. Jesus H. Christ. This fucking game. What? Ah. Sorry if I can keep doing this, but I'm very tired, and I have all of a sudden become very fucking frustrated. I just don't feel like being stuck, and
most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science.
Except you have a fucking plasma cutter. Throwing that out there.
Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
There's a massive puddle of shit blowing though. Throwing that out there. Oh, come on. Put some fucking effort into it,
It is not
RT.
working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump.
What do you mean you cannot jump?
Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder?
You can lift that shit at least as good as a human. You can't fucking jump. And apparently you're not programmed to climb ladders very well. Oh, now you'll use the torch. Ignorant fucking asshole. Hmm.
Looks like the police officers did not notice me.
Good.
There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful. I would like to read this old literature, but it is not the time and the place.
Yeah, it is. You're a robot. You can scan.
I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books.
Hmm.
It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me?
Maybe.
There is nothing useful here.
Pete, they kidnapped my wife and daughter while we were looking for supplies. I have no idea where they are and what's going on. I stepped outside for 5 minutes, and when I came back, I saw them being escorted to a police car. I'm such an idiot. I just stood there behind the corner and watched like a coward. I cannot forgive myself. I cannot stay here with you. Peter, thank you for everything. Always help me and Rita. Please take care of her. I must find my family, whatever the cost.
Apparently, this is some kind of container.
Nicely done, Art.
An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Hmm.
An elegant weapon from a less civilized time? The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate. I have encountered old newspapers and magazines on multiple occasions, but they were published 50 years before this newspaper. Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
Risky. Network confirmed. Oh, shit. Daniel? My dear friend, accept my apology. Please for sending this letter. Know your consent. My name? The Honorable Mr. Daniel, without any claim to come up with money, and if left not unclaimed, will be transferred to the state treasury of this bank. So, I invite you to do a deal where we can facilitate the transfer of this fund. 40% to you as your percent. If you agree with my proposal, further details of the transfer will to you sent. Who the fuck is Yoda? Please, I urge you to order to send me personally your email address. Wait for your reply. Daniel A. and Enor. Enor? Enora? Fletcher. You're not responding. Your system's operational. I will relocate the group so as to avoid risk. I will wait for you at 4. I installed an extra defense protocol. Check the painting. You will need the key.
I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it.
Call, dude. Good call indeed.
There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. Physical force is not... I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disk here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom, explore its security, and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when
Fair
you
enough.
find anything. Over.
Fair enough.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
Useful.
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the safe screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
Hmm. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck, I see. Okay. And that's how you crack a safe, kids. Ooh, a key.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
I should go. I will not find anything else here.
Oh, what's at the core? What's at the core, man? How are there bars in Robot?
Why are the windows nailed down in this building?
Let's find out, RT. Drinking jam.
There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. A liquid
Oh, RT.
It was like this when I found it. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets. and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task.
You motherfucker. Apparently not. I'm gonna get
Evidently,
this.
my gyroscope needs calibrating. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. The audio is stored on an analog vinyl. The volume and mass of this jukebox is extreme for a machine that's only purpose is playing small vinyl discs. Using an ordinary intercom would be much more logical and efficient. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. And old-fashioned storage for maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here.
Hello, hello, hello.
A poster to an old video movie from the age when cinema still existed. Evidently, my gyroscope needs Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space.
How am I supposed to crack the fucking code? Fuck.
A wooden door. It is locked.
Hmm.
I observed a similar object on that old movie poster. The human was wearing it on their head.
Oh, hey, there we go. There we go. Come on, baby, give me the code. The chicken you wear is amazing, but the chicken is so raw. Like, I can still say that I don't want to spoil the reputation of United Spire, but I recommend place shut. Fuck. I just really don't feel like observing puzzle solving tonight. I really don't. Just want to get on with the story. How are you? What? Real?
The audio is stored on an
I. Fuck you, game. That's ridiculous. There's, from what I understand, ugh. How would anyone fucking get that without it being actually shown to them?
an armored door.
Frustrating. Very cool. Shit. The fuck?
Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs?
Audio
inside a
tray, the
wardrobe?
audio code is cool, just pain in the dick. Pain in the dick.
does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans?
Jesus!
What is it?
My thoughts exactly. I thought it was a teddy bear, but no. That's not what teddy bears sound like. Oh.
Nothing useful.
Shit. That was fucking useful.
Nothing useful. An old box.
Negan would disagree. Like fucking Lucille. Family.
Based upon the number of beds, a group of no more than 10 humans were hiding here. I wonder where are they now? Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process. The temperature level and organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place.
Well, shit.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT-217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
It's not smart. We just met this robot.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe?
Yeah, I don't know
trust
whether
the
the voices
information
are
from the police archives.
well done
Yes,
or not.
it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
Good. Where do I begin?
First, search the location for jamming devices. We do not know how they look and how hard it is to disable them.
There is no signal there, so you can count only on yourself. After you disable the jammers, we will determine the exact coordinates of the lab by its energy signature.
RT, use an arrow card to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out.
Man, oh man, oh man. It's getting crazy. Oh shit. And we're in a driving level, folks. We're in a driving level. Oh shit. I call horseshit. Oh man, this is hard. Oh, this is super hard. Ooh. That was fucking difficult.
This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aerocar abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. Locked. I need to look for an alternative entrance.
Oh my god. Fucking Jason Voorhees mask.
This armored cable powers the jammer. It is too solid and cannot be unplugged. I will try to hack the program and disable the device.
I could have got that last one, but played it safe.
Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aero car.
Shit. Fuck. Well, that was fluky. As fuck. I'm gonna have to do another level. Fuck. Whoa, shit. Fucker. Ah. Fuck!
I think the jamming device.
Fuck. Nice.
The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that.
Let's do more driving, probably. Or not.
I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. This place is wonderfully suited for a secret object. It is situated far from the cities and well hidden in the mountains. This place access panel. What does it open? Key code and a slot for a key card. I don't know what to do. Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a key card, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information. I need to check the branches of the energy channel. I cannot use the access. access panel is activated now, but how can I unlock the entrance to the laboratory?
You said you had a keycard, asshole.
The access panel is activated now. The panel is already functioning. Access panel. What does it open?
Oh, I fucking hate you, game. It's just not very obvious about what you need to do sometimes. Like, you already said I had a keycard.
The laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers?
Super great fucking question. How do I access it? You didn't actually have a keycard, did you? Just the thing you said.
He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory.
You mean like the one you said you already fucking had? Ugh. There's a couple things about this game that are a little bit of a piss off. Just every now and again. Oh, I just want to get to the twist. This is really long for a game of this style. Fucking over 2.5 hours now. Last stream I did this long was the tick. That's just because I wouldn't die.
Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years. This is a very useful device. It produces electricity from water. If there are other useful items in the laboratory, then it is a really great place for a group of humans to live here. Security room. The computer that has access to the complex's security system. Shatterproof glass. I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not... Security turret. It is not operational, probably due to the power feed disruption. If the security system is not disengaged, there might be problems. Laboratory equipment. Its purpose is unknown.
Access denied. Hermetic sealing of the compartment is required.
The panel unlocks the main...
Access. Access granted. Access granted.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore. Food ration distributor. what is
Look, there's...
Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Access granted. Cleaning in progress.
Weird.
Cleaning complete.
a module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only.
Access granted.
Judging by the size of the generators, the research in this complex required huge amounts of energy. Generator control.
Cool. Of course, the turrets are going to be on now, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. You.
A module.
Access granted. Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex. Access denied.
From the mainframe.
It is a code lock.
Oh, I'm just worried to pack it in, folks.
Yesterday there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the third case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
Okay, the core obviously isn't around here. Yeah.
Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
Ventilation system.
It's not what I need just yet, anyways. Yeah, there we go.
There are only items made from
I have a feeling that crowbar is going to come in handy at some point. What? I don't know yet. And I don't think I'm going to find out tonight. Because I'm getting awfully fucking tired. Okay. That's where tonight. This game is really cool. Really great concept behind it. I haven't decided whether the voice acting is awesome or terrible. There's a couple glitches here and there, but other than that, it's a really, really fun game. It's a cool mystery. I wish I had the energy to keep playing it, but it's Christmas Eve, so I'm done for the night. I will be back tomorrow at some point. I think. I think I'm coming back tomorrow night. Not 100% sure, but we will see about that. Anyways, take care, everybody. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, a joyous Festivus, tip top tet, happy Hanukkah, all that stuff. So, Quasi Kwanzaa. Enjoy yourselves and have a safe holiday and a good one. Take care.